Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake with both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Really, our midseason, they both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable in this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On the toss play, runner moving left. Fighting him off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Carney. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get in the field goal range. Out of the gun now on third down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now here's the toss play. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
BAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Carney. A deep shot to the right. And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd and long here. Drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. Coverage team brings down the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Carney. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free in midfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He keeps it on the design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Right down the middle. It's Louise. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the 3rd quarter. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Tatum. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Shotgun formation here on third down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that drive.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Carney. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Maddox.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wide end. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buckeyes keep the football on the move.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. What a sag by the senior.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Carney. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
As a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Working clock with the ground game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. So you got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Carney. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Running out of time in the pocket. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Scanning the field. It's Carney. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now on comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Tatum. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape where this lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the...